Hey Capricorn, thank you so much for tuning into the How Do They Feel About You reading. I hope everybody is happy and well and vibing high. So the How Do They Feel About You reading? Well, I'll start off with drawing a couple of cards to see who I'm connecting with and who this story is for, or this reading I should say is for. And then it's all about them, what they're thinking, what they're feeling, and what they're going to do about it. I'll also draw some cards out for guidance for you as well. Hopefully we can get some messages. Some of you may be feeling stuck, unable to make any decision or lack clarity. And are really challenged by some kind of energy relating to this person. Others of you may be really interested in knowing whether someone's going to take the next step, the next move, and you're feeling really excited by the possibilities that exist, right? If you're new to Soul Embers, hi, my name is Andrea. I hope you find a message within this reading helpful and you stick around for the journey. I do take personal reading, guys, so if you wanted to reach out for one, I would absolutely love to do one for you. My contact details, as well as all the other information relating to the channel, is in the description box below. So, Capricorn, let's jump into it and see what's going on here. What is this about? What is this about? What message do we have for Capricorn? Who am I connecting with today? How can I be of service? Who needs to hear this? Okay. So you're thinking, are they playing me? Am I being played? Do they think they can play Capricorn? Do they really think that they can play you? This is one of those things where there is a lot of conflict that has ignited you to consider cutting someone out, basically. They have really rubbed you up the wrong way at the moment, Capricorn. In fact, they may be the type that's really wishy-washy and a little bit of a flake in certain circumstances. They may be consistent in their effort, but they might not be consistent in carrying out what they say or keeping their promises when it comes to the two of you. I do feel like there's communication here, but there's also a lot of conflict about how you value, I guess, upholding values, different approaches, and what's important. Your relationship style, let's say, if you're in a relationship, or even if this is about a potential relationship, what communication looks like, how often you communicate, what takes priority, and if you're not taking priority, what that means, or if they don't take priority, what that means. So it's about your relationship style and how your love language as well, to a degree, but I mostly think this is about the difference of the day-to-day stuff and how you both prioritize life in general. But this person has definitely done something that has caused you quite a bit of conflict, both internally, and it may have ended up in some kind of an explosive exchange where you were like, okay, this ain't cool, let's have a chat, right? And you are really considering shutting down or pulling back your energy. Stop being so open and giving to this person because you've learnt your lesson. You know what works for you. You know what you want. And if they're not able to reciprocate, they need to be upfront and honest about it rather than pacify the situation by being agreeable and then not carrying out their promises. This is where Capricorn starts to lose respect, when someone's not able to do that, when their word isn't their word. That's a big thing I'm feeling for the Capricorns that I'm connecting with. And you know, you're the type of the types of Capricorns that I'm connecting with really, you know, believe in the whole thing of, you know, all we have is our is the little promises we make to each other every day, and it's what builds character. And when someone's not able to do that, how can you be in an intimate relationship? I'm not talking about friendships, I'm not talking about even acquaintances. You're willing to turn a blind eye to a degree because you can limit the exchange you have with them. But when you're in an intimate relationship, you hold this quite high, and it's quite important to you that you both share in that same value. So you're in this position where you're not quite sure if you want to further invest in this. You've already invested a fair bit, and you genuinely do want to see this go in a positive way, and you want it to continue to grow, but that's all dependent on how this person's going to show up. So I feel that what you're doing now, Capricorn, is you're really taking back your energy, and you're just being observant, and you're being very analytical, and you're being very logical, really assessing the situation to see, to basically run to basically weigh up what the reality of the situation is and how it aligns with what you want from your love life. So very pragmatic approach, very clear thinking, and we have a disconnection of emotion here now, right? Even though you want it to further develop, you will only invest from your heart when you see that someone really does match your energy in those values that really matter to you. All right, so let's have a look and see, how does this person feel about you? By the way, guys, please do comment below. Tell me what your thoughts are on this reading, if it resonates. I love reading your comments. I wish I had time to respond to all of them. I simply don't. It helps me connect with your energy. It helps me get to know you guys. And also it helps other viewers on their journey. They might find your perspective really could work for them. So please do continue to comment below. You guys are awesome. Thank you for all the love that you bring my way in the comment section. My heart just simply explodes. All right. I'm feeling a lot of just a frustration from you towards this person, Capricorn, and basically you can't take them seriously, but it's almost like you've dug your heels in. You still feel that there is value to this. So there is a lot of confusion. This person does not know what they want. They know that they enjoy being with you. They know that you bring a lot of stability to their life. They know that there is a great opportunity to create something extraordinary and amazing with you, Capricorn. But what I'm seeing here is someone that doesn't learn the lesson. And what they do is they act on impulse. Then they decide to check out, whether it be actually physically checking out or emotionally withdraw their energy. So they're in and out, either energetically and physically, or physically, right? Where they disconnect. And then they come back in. It's almost like all roads lead back to you, Capricorn. So at the moment, they're feeling that their decision to check out was a premature one, and they want to tell you that they've definitely made a choice. They've made a choice and they want to communicate that with you. Now, here's the thing, right? If someone wants to communicate with you on a choice they've made, is it that you guys have taken some space from each other to figure out whether this is something you want to further invest in? Because this person has made a choice. And they are going to definitely communicate from the heart space. They're going to come in and they're going to offer you an apology. And they're going to be really upfront and honest about what their intentions are and what decision they've made. But they still, you're not sold on this. You don't feel the conviction behind the words. You don't believe this person because you're yet to see them follow through with something that they've committed to. Whether it be in their personal life, whether it be in their workplace, their friendships, and with you. Right? They decided, I feel that there was a disconnection. Maybe the two of you were in a relationship and there's been this disconnection. And, you know, take some time to think about what the next move is. And I'm getting that the Capricorns that I'm connecting with, or some of you that I'm connecting with, took this time to really work on how you want to move forward with this. And you did the right thing by, even though you may not have been separated, let's say, from this person if you were in a relationship, you took the time to really focus on what it is you wanted before seeking a new relationship, or basically starting something new with someone else. I feel this person may have started to explore their options while they were they were supposed to be deciding whether or not they were going to further commit, whether they were going to further invest. And there is this element of just dishonor here. And there is this argument. This is where the conflict lies. There is this argument of, but we weren't together. And then there's the argument, but were we apart? Well, no, we were taking time to see whether we wanted to pursue this. And this just shows me that you didn't take me seriously. So again, there is a different point of view. There is a different perspective. There is a different level of where you and they hold up what, you know, the moral ground in the way they carry out their dealings with people, including you. So what they're torn between, what I'm feeling that they're really torn between is the stability and there is almost this calmness that surrounds, that befalls them when they're around you, Capricorn, and they feel safe when they're with you. But you've really flipped the switch now, and you've really gone cold. You've really withdrawn that nurturing energy that you usually share. You've really shut down. Then they're feeling really lost, and you're just feeling really frustrated. It seems like they want to come in and just offer some kind of an explanation. They've got an idea about, you know, they feel sad, they feel really disappointed, they feel the loss, they feel that this has been a really long journey and that they're really burdened by this disappointment. They're really burdened by your absence in their life. And they want to come back in and they want to make some kind of a peace offering, I'm feeling. And there is a lot of emotion that's backing this up, but it's not strong enough to make you want to waver and show real, true empathy. I feel that you're going to approach this with a lot of logic if you haven't done that already. Because there is that lack of trust that exists here, right? for those of you that have experienced something like this in the past, and you know, you're on the dating scene or you've met someone and you really want to take it to the next level, I'm getting that you are being triggered at this time as things start to develop between the two of you. You're being triggered and you're having to work through feelings, feelings of distrust from creeping in on something new and different that really doesn't belong to the new and different. It belongs to your past relationships. Not everybody's the same, and we can say that all we want, but realistically, you know, when fear kicks in, we can sometimes, you know, fear kicks in and we bring our past experiences into our present and we sabotage, but it's very difficult to let go. And so you might find yourself, Capricorn, at the moment in this feelings of conflict on really nurturing and further investing, or approaching it from a very logical point of view. What I'm getting here is that there is not enough of there needs to be more listening to the heart here and what the heart wants. Disregarding the heart is, you know, almost like you're not honoring. If you're not honoring your heart space, how is someone else going to honor it for you? They will approach you, even if they want to give you love, they'll be unable to do so because they're met with resistance, because you're not actually allowing that place to be explored, first by you and therefore with someone else. So you might find that you're limited in how much you can give of yourself until you're able to work through the challenges that these past situations have caused you. You have most definitely matured, Capricorn, so unbelievably much. You're really ready to settle down. You are compassionate. You are understanding. One of the most beautiful things about you, the Capricorns that I'm connecting with, want to come from the heart. You know, want to nurture and watch things grow, not just emotionally, but in a pragmatic way, where things can be worked through, not just on a spiritual plane and emotional plane, but on the physical plane as well. And this is what you're finding difficult in someone matching your energy. Enough for you to trust and let go of these past experiences that you have learned from. It you know, I really do feel that there is a part of you that you've kind of suppressed, and it is that real compassionate, real loving, real caring, the one that comes from the actual heart. The nurturer is still there. The comforter is still there, but that real deep connection that you can experience with others through connecting on a heart level is at the moment not so open. And this is where the conflict lies. So let's have a look and see what is the message that Spirit has for you when it comes to this situation. What do they want you to know, Capricorn? What is the message they have for you? Oh, there's too many there. One card, just one card. Just one card for Capricorn. You are limitless. And I will read the definition from the book. Usually I just go with the images on these cards are simply amazing, and I channel messages with the card, but I'm going to read the definition for you. And it does have to do with real connection and real stability. You are limitless. You can do anything you choose. So I feel based on this and what I was saying earlier, there is a limit to what you can receive when it comes to love because of this lack of trust that you have based on your past experiences. And we all have our stuff, right? But this is just telling you that it's highlighting it. This situation is triggering past wounds and it's causing you to remember what it felt like. However, this is a different situation and you have a different vantage point to what you did before, which is why you're choosing to withdraw your energy. So let's have a look and see what the message is from the book, and hopefully there's a message in here that resonates. When you are too close to a situation, you only have one perspective. There are so many possible outcomes for this situation. That is so true, right? It's not the same thing. Maybe you're being triggered based on certain behaviors, but not everyone's going to respond in exactly the same way. Yet this person is showing you signs and red flags that you are all too familiar with. Then you don't want to go down that path. So you're protecting yourself. You're protecting your wounds and really closing off that heart space. Release the need to control what is happening and allow your inner knowing to help you. Things always work out as they should. When your soul is experiencing its purest form, it has limitless knowledge, infinite wisdom, and boundless energy. You may have developed some negative self-talk that is limiting what you can accomplish. Connect to the beautiful light that dwells in your being and represents your soul. Remember that your abilities are fueled by your imagination. Dream big. A unicorn emerges from a woman's being. The unicorn represents healing powers. I'll hold the card up for you so you can see. The unicorn, where was I? A unicorn emerges from a woman's being. The unicorn represents healing powers, possibility, and knowledge of the soul. The two swans sit in the heart area to signify the grace that is connected to you always. Trust in your ability and know you can achieve anything you set your mind to. You know, I don't think that this is about you not believing in yourself. I think you do believe in yourself, Capricorn. You just don't know whether it's safe for you to express. Okay, so those two swans are sitting at the heart space, and I feel that you don't know if it's safe. You don't want to go through what you've been through before, but you're not, because this is a different situation. Okay, and you have no idea where this is going to take you. Even if it doesn't take you somewhere with this person that you desire, the outcome you desire, it's definitely going to give you the ability to see things for what they truly are, learn the next lesson, and really level up, let's say. And continue tuning into that frequency that's going to call someone that does match your energy. Just standing firm by what you believing that you are limitless will definitely keep putting you in that frequency higher and higher until you really bypass all the energies that are lower vibrational. This person here is simply reflecting an aspect of yourself that you don't trust yet, which is why you don't trust this person, which is why you don't trust their intentions. You know, it's amazing how you know how the universe works. You call it in to highlight the areas of yourself that need to be dealt with, so you can work towards those affirmations and those dreams. Keep dreaming big, you know, and working towards those dreams when you set out your intentions, so the universe can give it to you. All right, Capricorn, I hope you found that helpful. If this reading resonates and you'd like to reach out for a personal reading and explore this situation further on how you can really unpack this part of yourself to experience limitlessness, I'd love to do one for you. Reach out. I'll see you for your next lot of readings, guys. Bye.